Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome back to Black Rock Valley. I had to think about that for a second. Sheesh. Alright, so this is going to be the very first episode. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and just purchase the equipment. And maybe we'll start a little bit depending on what we got going on. So right now we're going to stick with the JCB because I don't use this very often and I like it. So we're going to stick with the JCB. And we're going to go pick up some other equipment. So we definitely need a combine. I'm not going to use these AGCO ones because I use Courseplay a little bit too much for that. For me not to enjoy that. Apparently my phone's telling me to do things. All right. I think we have the cat, which we won't use. I don't think we have the class 600, and we have these guys right here. All right. We'll come back to that. I think. Not sure about that trailer. We definitely need a tipper of some sorts. Now we used the gravity wagons in Valley East USA, so I think what we'll do is we will choose something a little bit different. That's a British one. We don't want to use a British one here. I guess in the end, these are probably our best choice. So let's get one of these, and let's also get maybe something. Could get the OEB ones. I do like the OEB one. But honestly, in the United States, we tend to see this a lot. And you tend to see gravity wagons as well a little bit. Alright, plows. Do we need a plow? It's not sweat mods, probably not. Cultivator. Probably don't need one of those either, to be honest with you. Seeder. We definitely need one of those. Should we get the John Deere seeder? We could do that. And this is a 14 meter one, and this is a 22 meter one. Let's go with a 14 meter one right here. And we don't need that. We need the 14 meter cart right here, so we'll get this guy as well. So this will cultivate and fertilize at the same time, which is kind of nice. I believe that came from American Eagle Modding, if you're wondering where it came from. Manure spreader, no. Slurry spreader, no. Mower. Don't know yet. Tedder. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and we'll stick with the Coon for now. These two. And then we'll get the Crone Tedder. Actually, you know what? We'll get this guy instead. Oh, no, that's a rake. Wiggle. We'll get that guy. Ooh, that's a bit of a long purchase. Sheesh. Nope. Do we need a baler of sorts? Yes. I don't have the Crone one apparently in here. Go figure. So we'll hold off on the baler. We don't need a mixer wagon yet. We need an OEB weight, 100%. We'll get a couple of these, a few of these I should say. And do we need a truck? Not yet, I don't think. Do we need a wheel loader? No. Telehandle. Let's get the New Holland because I don't use that often. And miscellaneous, we will get the livestock trailer in the default color for sure, because this carries pigs, lambs, and this has lamb fattening in this, and beef cattle, so we'll get that. Placeables, nothing in placeables. We probably need some tractors though as well. So we have a fairly large setup, so let's go ahead and see what we got in the high end here. In terms of John Deere's, I am wearing a John Deere hat, so I'm going to be a little biased here and get at least one John Deere. These are all the timber ones, of course. That's not powerful enough. 87, probably not powerful enough. 9630. I don't know. This is a 9560 RX. Let's go with that. Sure, why not? Get that guy. So that's the big one. And hopefully that works fine. And then what we'll do is we'll get one John Deere. We'll get one medium case. How about 168 horsepower? I believe this could have front loaders on it. Yes, that'll be helpful. We'll get the Puma or Puma, depending who you're talking to. And we'll get one smaller New Holland. I don't think I have anything else that's really that interesting. I could get the Massey Ferguson, but I don't think it's really necessary. Nope, we'll get a small New Holland. Alright, let's see, 105 horsepower. What's the difference between this? 100, 115. Let's go for 115, sure. So now we have 3 tractors and a few things. Let's go ahead and see what we have in terms of, ooh, that's taking a long time. Holy smokes. Error, LU method update. That's not good. Miss MR gearbox. Oh my goodness. MR gearbox. That's not good. Yikes. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so I am unable to purchase one of those New Hollands. So we're gonna ixnay on the New Holland for the time being. I'll have to get something else. We could get the Fent. That's a nice tractor, but a little bit more powerful. I kind of wanted a low. Actually, we'll get one of these. 184, sure. One without plow spec. Don't screw up. Yes. We'll start with one of those. We can always switch to a John Deere or something else later on. Could have gone the Massey, but I'm trying to keep it like kind of a mediocre, like a blend of different powers of tractors. So this is obviously the powerhouse right here. This guy's got 500 horsepower, I think it is. This is the new tractor from John Deere that hasn't even come out yet, I don't think. This class 650 Aeron's a nice one. And then of course we have the Crone. This is from the mod contest. This is just something we've seen before. We also have this guy right here, plus this guy, which is the other planter, of course. Planter, that's fertilizer, that's planter. And of course we have the timber. Alright, so what do we have on this map? Let's take a look. We own 3 fields, and we still have $700,000. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a couple of things. We need to buy a combine, so let's go ahead and buy, let's see here. We could buy one of these Robson Mash, but this is an American farm, so that's not happening. Let's take a look at CR 1090. Oh, you know what I realized? I don't have those other New Holland combines in here. Huh. Let's go with the Axial Flow. It's gonna hold a 45. Let's go 9230. I don't use the case one very often. We also needed a header. We want the 45-foot Draper header, like so. Perfect. Alright, so we don't use this guy very often, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so we have a couple fields. We want to also purchase some animals because a couple people said cows. So we can do chickens, sheep, lambs, fattening cow, or what's the difference? I don't know. Feeding your cows regularly, monitor to make more profit on the sale. Futter and Schwein mag dan manchen sieht mehr profit. It says the same thing. Because I can speak German. No, I can't. Alright. Why is there two sets of them? That's really strange. There's two sets for both of them. For pigs, or not for pigs, but for cows. I want to say it's this one, but I don't know. Let's buy one of these. Can I buy one of these as well? Huh, that's really strange. I don't know. Maybe we'll hold off on that then. Because I don't know where those actually went. Let's take a look in here and see what we got. Are any fields grown? Negative. Okay. Let's grab the John Deere right here. That's not the John Deere. Neither is that. Neither is that. Oh, we have the JCB too. Totally forgot about that guy. Alright, let's put this guy in Powerhouse, which is Group 1. I always put... the powerhouses in the same group. Let's do that. There we go. And that's loud. Holy smokes. So I got this mod from... I was watching R.D. Allen. Randy, for those people. This is one of the mods he encountered, so I grabbed it because I thought it was kind of a cool mod, and that's still loud. Wow. There we go. So I grabbed it, as you can see, and I think what'll... I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I have enough space for this. What we'll do is... whoops. Am I stuck on here somewhere? It's a bit odd. Alright, well hopefully we can use this tractor to actually attach to the other part. Hopefully. That would be kind of annoying if we couldn't. There we go. Good. And let's back up and let's see if we can attach to the cedar section. from there. I can't tell if it's even close or not. Oh, it should be close. There we go. We got it. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of a U-E here, and we'll go this way. This is a monstrosity. So, like I said, this tractor was from R.D. Allen. I have no idea where I got it from. I watched his mod showcase on it, and I decided to pick it up, so that's why I have it now. That's where I found it from, so hey, if you're curious, go check out his channel, look for 9560, and you should get a good idea of where it is. We totally not want to go this way. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. That's not good. A lot of weight behind this guy. Really, car? Holy smokes. Go, go. Reasons why I turn traffic off. Really? Look at this. I don't know I'm a bad driver and whatnot, but seriously. Look at that. Sometimes I wish they had the AI of Euro Truck, and that's saying a lot. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, I think we're off finally. There we go. Wow, that was nuts. Alright, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to move over to our field. Our main farm is actually, or part of our farm is just up here. So we're going to turn, I guess we're going to go right over this section here. And then I guess we kind of do a little bit of a weird little section here. I haven't driven around all this map a whole lot yet, so everything's kind of like new to me still. So I'm kind of like, ooh, what's this? What's this? And I don't know where the heck I'm going. There are a ton of trees on this map though. Like, I mean a ton. Like, if we just take a look around here, you can cut down all of these trees, I'm fairly certain of that. I almost feel like this equipment I purchased is a little bit too large for this map. This map is fairly large though, but just, I feel like I'm not on the main highway and that's creating a problem. Alright, so we're gonna actually, we have to fill this guy up, so let's go into the main farm up here. If you're wondering, I'm running the standard spec version this time around. When I recorded the initial video, I recorded it on the high spec and it didn't flow nicely at all. And one of the weird things was, one of the things I noticed was the fact that it actually had like an odd, the encoding on it was really odd. Someone even commented about that. I'm like, yeah, I totally noticed it too. Because I was watching it back, I'm like, why does this look so weird? And it was due to the encoding apparently. Ooh, what's that? I didn't even notice that before. Is that like, you put forage in here? You put, I wonder if you get silage out of that. Could be the case. Alright, where are our seeds, I should say. Oh, we have the Seedmaster on here. That's awesome. I love the Seedmaster. It's so sick. Those of you who have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, check out the Seedmaster. So actually, one of the interesting comments, someone actually mentioned the fact that they were a little concerned that I didn't have Old Ridge Farm as one of my top 5 maps. And actually, as that published, I actually was looking through some of the random videos I had posted at other times, and I was like, I totally forgot Old Ridge on there too. The problem we run into is just that there's so many maps out there. There's so many I just haven't tried, so many I haven't had a chance to check out yet. So like, I know when I said I was going to check out this map, a lot of people were like, you should check out... Is there really... Like, am I not really that close for that? Is that box like really that small? Apparently it is. Oh my goodness. Alright. I didn't think this was going to be that bad, but apparently I'm having an issue. Or an issue, depending on who you're talking to. With actually getting close enough to the trigger point, apparently. My problem is I'm trying to get close, but I don't want to, like, you know, run into everything and get stuck, because this rig is annoying. for that kind of stuff. That should be close enough this time. Really? Is that only for the Seedmaster then? That makes no sense at all. Is it this one I'm supposed to refill then? I'm fairly certain it's not, so that's why I'm a little confused. Because I know this is the second parts of Cedar, but it's not being recognized as something I need to fill. So that must only be from the Seedmaster, but isn't that what that's for? Bring up the information here. Sorghum, seeds, Seedmaster. Yes, I realize what the Seedmaster does. I just cannot refill this. And that is the... Alright, let's fix this problem right now, because this is going to be an ongoing issue if I have to deal with this all the time. Alright, let's get a placeable seed pallet. And where shall we put this so it's nice and accessible? Let's put it, how about right by the entrance right here. Put a seed pallet right there. And then we'll put fertilizer on the other side. No. We'll put fertilizer right there too, actually. I just have to make sure it is oriented in the right way, because if you don't, the trigger is not pointing in the right direction. I think the seed's in the right place. There we go. If you're wondering where I got that mod from, that's just from FarmSim main website. Nothing special there. That's been around since basically the start. We will want to make our seeds eventually, but I don't know if you're supposed to make your seeds, and I just totally cheated on this map. I don't know what the deal is, but if I cheated, that's not cool, but there we go. See? That's what's supposed to happen the first time. Ah! Anyways, we'll get the fertilizer filled up here, and then we will fill up the cedar. Which, oh, there we go. It's right there. Where's the trigger? Not in the right direction, but it works well enough, apparently. Alright. Finally. We want to head south. So that is this direction. So that's south, and we'll start planting our fields, because we have 2 fields up there that we can start planting. And then we also have a field down in the southern section right there. Oh, 2 fields down the southern section, so we'll head down there. Yeah, this cedar seems like a little bit overkill on this map right now, just based on where we're driving around. Like, I'm just driving around at the moment, and I'm kind of like, I think we may have overdone it a little bit. Now we can downsize, it's not a problem. There is a nice Vaderstadt cedar we can still get, so it's a 9-meter one, so 5 meters smaller than this, but it'll get the job done as well, so it's not the end of the world. I think what we might do, because this actually... I'm realizing how far things are right now. Normally, when I start a map, I have fields that are really close, but this is really far, so what I might do is I might go out of my way to find the seed tender again. I had that for a while, and then I cleared out my mods and I took it out, or one of the mods that I took out at least, just because I didn't use it. One sec, water break. So I think what we'll do is we'll get a seed tender. That means we're going to need a pickup truck, and see how it goes. I guess we can go all the way around. Is that the best way to do this? Looks like there's entrances off the other road there. Yeah, so that's the main road. This feels... It's funny, it definitely has a bit of a... Someone mentioned it has like a Bjornholm feeling. I definitely get that feeling a little bit. The creator of this map, Stevie, I believe his name is, he actually is coming out with apparently... I haven't talked to Stevie specifically. I should contact him though and say thanks for making an awesome map. But anyway, Stevie is making, or so I'm told, a Michigan map. And I don't think I've ever played on a Michigan map before, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, so, because I am driving, we want to set it up to 14.5 meters. No, we want to set it up to Offset, no offset. Working width, let's put it to 13.9 is probably good. And let's not shift the course, but rotate the course. Like so. And now shift the course. The funny things you can do with the GPS mod. If you've never used the GPS mod before, I definitely recommend trying it out because it's an awesome mod. That's probably good. And we'll center that out. Where am I looking for? There we go. Definitely check it out. If you're wondering how to use it, I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel about how to use it. It hasn't been updated in a while, but now there has the mod, so it really doesn't make a difference. Alright, so let's get lined up here. Here's our first pass right here. And we can probably... Let's just shift this over just a wee... not rotate Iain. Shift it over just a wee bit more. And rotate just a smidgen. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and lower the cedar. Nice little action on this thing too. It's not the best modeling, not the worst modeling. Alright. And I think everything's on that's supposed to be on. Survey says, yes, look at that. Nice. Looks like it's actually already been fertilized. Looks that way at least. Fertilizer's on. Yeah. Maybe it is already fertilized. All that for a little tiny pass. Although it is going uphill, so you have to keep that in mind, right? So, one of the nice things, of course, about this is the fact that, what happens if I raise this? Is it going to do anything? No. One of the nice things, of course, about the GPS mod is it makes your life a lot easier when it comes to using big equipment like this. So if you're like me and you like to have straight lines, or you're terrible at making straight lines for yourself, having the GPS mod makes your life infinitely easier. When I mean infinitely easier, like once you know how to use it properly. Oh, that actually takes a little bit of time to drop down. It's not just automatic. Good to know. Because you look. So I hit the button like, a couple seconds ago, and now it's only now is it dropping down. Interesting. Very cool. Going downhill. Could you imagine? I don't think going downhill in this would be the best idea. Like technically, I don't know if there is a best way to use to actually plant this field, just because the way it's like situated and whatnot. So I don't know. All right, lift it up. It's funny. It's fast to lift up, but to lower it's actually quite slow, which is strange, actually. Alright, there we go. Let's get lined up once again here. Obviously we're planting canola. I totally forgot to choose something more appropriate for animals, like, I don't know, wheat or barley. I believe this is a multi-fruit map. Yes it is. But for whatever reason, canola was the first thing that was loaded up, so I just started going with canola. Let's check the prices actually. So this particular map I'm playing on normal. That's why I have stuff in storage already. And canola, how much is canola for normal? I haven't played normal in a while. Black Rock Farm, we don't get any money for it. $1,300 a ton. Okay. We also have all these other things. Homogenized milk. That's right. They have the milk thing on here, don't they? You can sell compost soil and compost manure apparently. Oats, sorghums, soybeans, beet pulp, and sunflowers. That's pretty neat. Beet pulp's actually worth quite a bit. It actually gives you a reason to make some beets. Wow. And soybeans actually aren't worth that much. How many pages are there? Holy cow. There's just a ton. Holy smokes. Alright, very nice. Yeah, so now we have a little bit of new equipment. I don't think we actually have a pasture to start off. Oh, we do, actually down by the cow zone, but it's way, way down there. And I want to not do just regular cows. I want to do beef cattle. But we could do all of it, I suppose. But it would take quite a lot quite a lot of everything, really. If we were going to do it if we're going to go that route. Let me know what you guys would like to do. I know some people mentioned cows already. So if cows is like dairy cows or beef cattle, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. Shouldn't be a problem either way. We have lots of money to start off with, so if we decide to make a different decision, it's not a problem. So I think what we'll do is one of the things that I do not have, which I think we should have, raise that up, is a some people call them a grain buggy, some people call them an overloader. I don't think I even have one loaded at the moment as a mod. I've only seen a few of them, and most of them have been kind of like, oh my gosh, that video is so far behind. That's crazy. I don't know why I don't know what happened, but it became laggy randomly. Yeah, I definitely don't have an overloader in here. That's unfortunate. So, note to self, overloader, and also what else? What else was it? Overloader and seed tenders. There we go. There we go. I do like this tractor. It's pretty good. One of the problems you see sometimes is that the tracks go through like the fenders and whatnot. Obviously in this one they haven't done that, thankfully, but oftentimes you do see that and it looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. So that's one of the downfalls of it, of course. Alright. Of course, if you're really interested in the GPS mod, one of the neat things about it is you can actually set it up so it automatically will make turns for you, which I love. Well, I love it, but it doesn't always work as well as you would like. It depends on the equipment too, of course. Like if you're using something like this size, it may not be the most effective. Alright. Let's see. Get lined up here. Lower it down. There we go. Perfect. Even though this is a 14-meter seeder, it's still taking its time. It does work with courseplay. The only downfall is it's always been the case. So because there's two separate entities, they have you have the fertilizer and the seeder. What happens is if one empties, you won't be able to. If one empties, it won't go and refill it until they're both empty. So that's one of the downfalls there. So keep that in mind if you're going to use something like this. Again, this is from American Eagle Modding, if you're interested. I think Craft Farms has used it a few times. He actually uses a really neat seeder. It's a Kinsey, how you want to say it, seeder. It's a big, long guy, and I don't know where it came from. I have to ask him about that, or at least look it up at the very least. I think it's on American Eagle Modding too. But it's a nice seeder. I think it's it's a planter, I believe, and I think it's like a 20 plus rows. I think it is something like that. It's pretty big. I am happy that Stevie, the map creator, made a nice wide berth around these fields, because if he hadn't done that, it would have been just a nightmare, especially with what I chose to use as well. But luckily there's a nice wide berth around there. So I believe you can hire a worker with this as well. Looks like you can, yeah. I'm just going to finish up myself because not that much to go. Technically, if I wanted to get really fancy, I could do that, and then I could do that, and then you would never even know. You just think, whoa, that's amazing, Ian. You are seating so straight. I can't do that. There's a reason why I use courseplay and the GPS mode. Because I can't. Oh, did I turn it off? Yeah, I did. There we go. I just like seeing the HUD, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Very nice. Looks pretty darn good if I do say so myself. Let's get a screenshot of that. Share that on the Google Plus community. There we go. For those people who aren't part of the Google Plus community, a lot of people share their screenshots there and whatnot. For example, I know Farmer Beavis does quite a bit, and Farmer Beavis does, Bob Barker does, Baker, not Barker, and quite a few other people do as well. I really like the format for sharing screenshots. It's a lot nicer than Twitter, and a lot nicer than Facebook as well. I don't do Facebook, so that's the reason why I like Google Plus. So if you're interested in the Google Plus community about screenshots and whatnot, definitely check it out. There's a link in the description, and like I said, a lot of people will share their screenshots there. I would have to hire a worker to get a proper shot here, though, because I am not able to get the right angle. There we go. Lift that up. Now this is a scenario where it'd be nice to have Track IR set up with Farm Sim, but I definitely don't. So, because I can just look behind me and go like this, but then you wouldn't hear what I was saying because I wouldn't be facing towards the mic, which would be a problem. Looks like I got one pass left, which is excellent. And that'll be that. Got at least one field done. I didn't think I thought we were gonna get more than this, but apparently this field's a little bit larger than it seems. I thought it was going to be a lot smaller than this, actually. Oh, well, based on the map and the way it looked, it seemed like it was going to be smaller at least. Alright, there we go. And the last pass. I know Stevie, who's the guy who made this map. Oh, that's cool. I can actually see that in the... well, I could see it in the rearview mirror for a bit there. Stevie, he also made Lakeside, I think it's called, and I mentioned about the Michigan map as well. And as far as I know, Lakeside and some of his other maps have soil mods, so which is pretty neat. I don't believe there's a soil mod version of this map, so there we go. Let's bring up all the HUD, turn that off, fold that up, turn that off. Doesn't really have to do anything there. See the cars drive past little gates and they lift up. That's awesome. Excellent. Very good. I do like this setup. I've always liked the setup, but it doesn't work with Courseplay, so oftentimes I get a little annoyed with it because I use Courseplay a lot. Put that parking brake there. How does this handle the parking brake? Ooh, did you guys hear that? Here, I'll be quiet for a second. I'll let you guys listen to the startup. Really? You're not going to do anything? Maybe it's only the inside that it makes that sound then. Let's see, one more time. Nope. Don't know why. That's really strange. Alright, turn it down again. Ooh. Sounds like it's screeching or something. Yikes. Anyways, folks. Put the parking brake back on so it doesn't move all over the place. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. My name's Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed the very first episode of Black Rock Valley. Let me know if you want what you would like to do on this map. Like I said, we'll probably do the animal thing. Just not sure which animals we are going to raise on the farm because we have quite a few and it's quite a large map, so we will see what happens. Until then, my name's Iain Robson. Like I said, this has been Black Rock Valley, and if you enjoyed yourself, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Catch you guys later.